Hey guys, it's Bill Nye here, doing another Scraptd video. And right now we managed to get one barrel through against our opponent Ahand from Programmers 2. And right now, we are level 11, they're level 12. We're still at the disadvantage even though we got a barrel through on them. Just a little fortunate things about leveling. But at least in an update a month or two ago, they kept lowering the difference between levels. It used to be like 16,000 for level 12, starting HP. That was just crazy. They lowered it gradually to make it easier for low-level opponents, which it was a really good change because it makes it easier for low-level opponents to beat high-level opponents. If they have a better strategy, they can beat them, not just based on straight levels, which helps the game in the long run. Right now, I'm just gonna place down 6 Gatling guns. Nothing strange. Now, of course, in banana holes at my opponent. They have level 17 banana holes, which isn't really needed. The most you really want to do is level 16. After that, it just gets a little extra. Like not really effective as much as level 16. And I'm just gonna straight send them at them. They must have higher level Gatling guns than me. I have level 8 Gatling guns. My opponent must have higher. And I'm gonna get a airstrike ray to deal with these banana holes, because they're quite annoying. And it's a pretty difficult time for me right now, not gonna lie. This round is not looking in my favor right now because of his boost on defenses. And I'm going to send Liquidator. Pretty sure Ahand has level 17 Liquidator, which gets in a pretty big predicament for me. But it will not be effective, as yes, level 17, as I will be able to have double pain at the very end. So Ahand should have sent Liquidator much sooner than it actually would have been effective. And now I'm just going to be able to defend it at the very end, unless they freeze, which could happen. Not too likely, but it is possible. Now I'm just going to focus on building double panes to defend any pushes. One more double pane will be about right. I'll save about 8 mil scrap per second. As my opponent's doing the same. Level 17 danger zones. I am not gonna mess with those, and I'm gonna get my blue lasers ready. Level 17 is just too high to mess with. It's really strong. Really beefy. Now I'm just gonna place blue lasers. Blue, 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 blue. I've managed to not take damage this entire game. Now I'm gonna send Swiss right back at my opponent. It'll make them stop sending their Swiss. At least it should, because they have hardly any blue lasers placed. Now I'm gonna send Inception. And now I'm gonna send some mobile delivery at my opponent. Now I'm gonna freeze. And I'm gonna defense boost. And now I'm gonna send hot stuff at my opponent. So I get about 170 mil. Now I'm gonna scrap per second boost Send not too fresh Ahand, just as my opponent is too. I'm gonna send 3, and that will definitely kill him. But it's gonna be a race of who can do it faster. It's gonna be a very close round. Now I'm gonna just send some weaker barrels, just try to get as much scrap per second. And I managed to beat Ahand. It was a very close match, very good match for my opponent. I managed to get 302 bricks, which I doubled 604 bricks. A very hard fought battle, but the freeze on mobile delivery was really what got me the win because it allowed me to get some chip damage into my opponent, which really is what saved the day. You don't always have to fill up all your defenses because it doesn't truly matter. Now let's talk about some of the better things to upgrade. You want to get your square blue, of course, up to around level 6 or 7. I have it level 8 because this is really annoying. Level 17 blues that I just hate. You won't be able to 2-hit any blues that come against you, or else you need to upgrade your square blue immediately. Your Gatling guns, you need to upgrade them. I should upgrade mine higher. Mine's only level 9, but I was focusing on some other defenses that are more important, but I should upgrade them. You should either upgrade your airstrike or your shooting box. I've upgraded airstrike more than my shooting box. I just did shooting box a little because billboard's quite annoying. And then double panes, your main defense you want to upgrade. It's most effective. In the end game, there's first of all, you have to defend liquid layered. You have to defend billboards. You have to defend danger zones. You have to defend a little bit of mobile delivery is fought with double panes, and then anything in the air, Christmas, hot stuff. You want to be able to get them down as much as possible, and then your defense boost, you'll get rid of them, which is really helpful. And then blue lasers, you want to get that about level 7, 8, or 9, because you really just need to defend mobile delivery. Honestly, you can have this about level 6 and just have your defense boost, and you won't have any problems with mobile delivery, but you want to have about 12 blue lasers. And then barrels, you want to get your not too fresh about level 13, 14. I got mine at level 15 because and as much damage as possible is really what I want. And then your mobile delivery, you get that about level 10 is really what you need to do. It has hardly any damage. 34, it got nerfed to be half because of how fast it is. And it's kind of just chip damage to like 200, 300, maybe even 400 damage against opponent. You don't really need a high level because it's just going to be very little damage. Inception, you can leave that level 1 and be just fine, honestly. It's not really a needed barrel. It's just like there, that's good. And then Swiss about level 10, level 12, in that range. It's a good level for Swiss. Christmas isn't really needed. It's alive. It's alive is good to get around level 8. I upgraded mine higher because I wanted to just look at the stats on it and see what you can do. It's pretty good to combo with Danger Zone, but I don't like doing that all the time. In Danger Zone, you want to just upgrade that as high as possible. Danger Zone's a really good barrel to use. It's really good if they do not have blue lasers, they're going to be in a world of trouble. Just upgrade that as high as you want, about level 17 is where you want to stop. Not black, honestly. Isn't as good as it used to be, it got nerfed, so it's like hardly any of the HP it used to be. It's not as useful anymore, you just don't want to upgrade it high. You could upgrade like level 4 at most. It's not going to be a killer barrel, it's just going to be in the way. Liquid layer, you upgrade that as high as you want. Level 17 is good, because that's when it starts getting way expensive. Because it's a really effective barrel. It's really annoying unless they have about 4, 5, or 6 double panes at level 17 just to get rid of the liquid layer. It's honestly insane. Coal, worthless, don't even deal with it. Billboard, about level 8 as high as you need to go. I have mine higher up because it used to be super OP back when the game first came out and it was first barrel upgrade. Minnow hole, about level 16, 17 as high as you really want to go with it. It's not as OP it used to be during the triple freeze meta, but it's still a really strong barrel that can get damage through. If you manage to get 1 or 2 through, at level 16, that's 77 damage per, which is really huge. Square pink, not really effective. It's just buff. And then Circle Blue, upgrade that as high as you want, honestly, but you only upgrade that about level 8. If you're going to upgrade it high, just keep upgrading as far as you can, as far as you possibly can. Because that's when it will be able to be 3-shot by a square blue defense, which is what you really want. Having it level 10 is just okay, but in reality, you can only leave it at level 1 and be just fine. It's not really a killer barrel, as it only does 32 damage. And that's it for today, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. This is Bill Nye. See you guys tomorrow.